Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is 𝓱𝓮𝓻 and this is CozyPixels, and today I am going to talk a little bit about talent badges in The Sims 2. Probably most of you already know at this point, but talent badges are basically new set of skills which work a little different from the regular skill sets like cooking and mechanical and creativity. Those are most of the times useful for advancing in jobs and performing different tasks like cooking and repairing stuff. But talent badges are more useful for hobbies and running businesses and stuff like that. Talent badges came in 3 different packs. Open for Business has 7 talent badges, Seasons has 2, and Free Time introduced another 2 talent badges. All talent badges have 3 different levels: bronze, silver and gold, and these levels affect on what your Sims can do in the field that they have the talent badge, and in some cases higher level increases the efficiency that the Sims perform their tasks with, less chances of failure, and ability to make more powerful objects. Also, each talent badge have their each corresponding regular skill, which makes it easier to achieve the given talent badge. For example, the Pottery talent badge is easier to achieve for Sims who have a high creativity skill than for the Sims who have no creativity point at all. The Sims' personality can also affect their badge achieving ability, because personality has an effect on each Sim's ability to acquire different type of skills. For example, serious Sims gather logic skill faster, and Sims with a high logic skill gather the Cashier talent badge faster, so therefore more serious Sims can get the Cashier talent badge faster. Although this effect is kind of indirect, it can be useful if you plan to have a business, for example, that you make your more serious Sims the Cashier and so on and so on. Without having any corresponding skill for the talent badge, it takes on average 12 Sims hours to go from no badge to bronze badge, 24 hours from bronze to silver, and 48 hours from silver to gold. And by that I mean the time that each Sim spends performing that given task. So for example, if you want a gold level toy making badge, then you will have to perform on average 86 hours of toy making exercises. So now that we had these little introductions on what talent badges are, I would like to start with the Open for Business talent badges, which I already said there is 7 of, and the first one is the Cosmetology talent badge. This badge is related to the 𝓱𝓮𝓻𝓮 cosmetics station from Open for Business, and Sims can earn this badge by giving makeovers to other Sims. At first, your Sims can offer free makeovers to practice, and having a higher level in this badge will increase the rate of successful makeovers, because at the beginning there's a big chance that they will fail with their makeover and leaving clients look very weird and oftentimes look like a clown with a full face makeup and a messed up hair. Your Sims can earn this badge faster if they have high cleaning skills. Here the 3 levels of the badge doesn't really give any extra activities, it only affects the chances of the failed makeovers. Without any talent badge, there's a high chance of failure. If your Sim achieves a bronze talent badge, then it goes down to medium. With a silver badge level, it decreases even more and there will be a low chance for failure, and with gold it's a very low chance. Thus, as your Sim advances in this talent badge, you can see that they perform their tasks with a different animation, showing that they go from very bad to very experienced and into an expert. I also think it's worth noting that if you give an unsuccessful makeover, the Sim who received that will stay that way until you change their appearance in a mirror, or if they are a townies, you have to offer them another makeover if you don't want them to run around your town that way. Next one is flower arranging, which also came with Open for Business, and your Sims can earn this talent badge by using the That Smells Great floral workstation. This object lets your Sims create different type of floral arrangements and either sell them later on or use them to decorate their homes. You can either sell them directly from the crafting table like you do with paintings, or you can open a business and sell them there. If you want to open a business, I recommend checking out my other video I created on how to run a business, because it contains a few useful tips if you want to have a nice and successful business. Having a higher level in this talent badge increases the efficiency that the Sims make their floral arrangements with. With each new level, it takes less and less time, and also each new level unlocks different type of arrangements that your Sims can do. Sims with high creativity skill can earn this talent badge faster. By default, without any talent badge, your Sims can craft daisy bouquets, and later on they will unlock new types of floral arrangements. With a bronze badge, they finish crafting the bouquets faster, and they can also craft windflower and tulip bouquets. With silver badge, the efficiency grows even more, they become even more fast, and now they can craft rose bouquets and mixed flower bouquets, which they can sell for more than the previous ones. And with a gold talent badge, they can craft the 𝓱𝓮𝓻𝓮 bouquet, which is very special. It costs $240 and it sells for $300. If a 𝓱𝓮𝓻𝓮 bouquet is successful, it can be placed inside your house or business or anywhere, and it will raise every Sim's motifs except for the energy motif that are near it. However, if it's not successful and you decide to place it in your house anyway, it will lower the Sims motifs. The next one is the Register/Cashier talent badge, which is very familiar if you already own the business in Open for Business. It can be earned by being a cashier in any Sim-owned store. This one is pretty straightforward. Having a higher level in this badge will increase the efficiency that the Sims perform the tasks. Having a cashier with a high talent badge is very important because the business can lose customer loyalty stars if the customers have to wait too long in the cashier line, and that can cause you lose money, etc. So always pay attention to your cashier and make sure that they have the proper badges. As I mentioned before, Sims with higher logic level can get the badges faster than Sims with no logic level at all. Bronze level of this badge decreases the time needed for the Sims to perform the ringing up task. Silver level decreases this time even more. And when they reach gold level of the cashier talent badge, they can perform the task as fast as the NPC cashiers in regular community lots. Restocking is another important talent badge if you own a business. As I said in my previous Open for Business video, the empty shelves can cause customer loyalty loss, so the faster they are packed is the better. Sims can earn this talent badge by performing restocking actions in a Sim-owned business. Officially, they intended that high body skill helps your Sim to get this badge faster, but they somehow borked up the code and this didn't work in the game when they launched it. So if you want to fix this, there's a mod, I will leave it in the description, which helps to fix this issue. Just like with the register badge, there are no extra interactions when you get to a higher level in this talent badge. It only affects the time that requires the Sims to perform these tasks. So with bronze, it will take a little less time, with silver, it will take even less time, and with gold, it takes a very, very short time for your Sims to stack up the shelves. Now, Robotics is, I think, one of the most complex talent badges because it gives you so much to unlock and affects what your Sims can craft. So with the robot crafting stations, your Sims can now create different types of robots to help around the house, and Sims can earn the Robotics badge via using this crafting station, and Sims with high mechanical skills will earn this badge faster. Also, Sims with low mechanical skills will craft faulty robots at a much higher rate, so I would recommend first getting a few mechanical skill points before trying to build a robot. Sims without any talent badge will be able to craft toy robots and nothing else. When your Sims get the bronze Robotics talent badge, they unlock two new types of robots, the clean bots and the 𝓲𝓷𝓷, and it will take less time to build the toy robots for them now. The clean bot is a very useful bot around the house. Basically, they are like a Roomba. They clean every trash that they found on the floor. It can clean up what? Newspapers, piles of trash, water puddles, baby bottles, diapers that are on the floor. It can empty trash cans, which is very useful, but not trash compactors. But also beware of it, because if you use it while it's broken, it will leave trash piles all around the house. If you watched my Rags to Riches challenge, then you could already see how that works, because we had one of these bad boys go rogue and leave trash all around the house. The second one is the 𝓲𝓷𝓷, and this little bot can put out fires in your house, which is very useful, and it also waters your plants. When faulty, it will leave puddles everywhere. But if you have a clean bot, it can clean up the puddles that the 𝓲𝓷𝓷 leaves. Unfortunately, sometimes there's a bug with it that it doesn't water the season's plants though. With silver talent badge, the speed that the Sims craft these previous bots increases, and it takes less time for them to finish these projects, and now it unlocks two other type of bots. These are called the hover bots. One of them is the sentry bot and one of them is the munchie bot. And The sentry bot is basically a police kind of security guard bot. It is able to shock burglars and shoplifters, Sims who are stealing the newspaper or come to your lot. They can also chase away stray dogs who are eating your flowers, etc, etc. When 40, it will shock random Sims who will either run away from your lot, or if they are household members and can't run away, they will start crying. The Munchie bot is basically a food delivery bot that grabs food from outside the lot when a Sim is hungry. It can either bring pizza or Chinese food for your Sims, and the price of it will be deducted from the household funds. When it becomes 40, it will either bring spoiled or burned food, so make sure that they are always in top-notch shape. And the most exciting is the Gold Talent Badge, because with the Gold Talent Badge, your Sims can finally build servos. Servos are very complex Sim-like robots who can live in your household and can be controlled by the player. When a servo is built, it is spawned as it being turned off. Your Sim have to turn it on. It can be turned on by any Sim, at least teen age, and when it's turned on, the servo will pick up the personality and the aspiration of the Sim who turned them on. Servos have needs, wants and fears, aspirations, so they are basically a full-fledged Sim. Once you activated the servo, they cannot be sold anymore, and they are a full-world character, which takes up one Sim space in your household. Servos can have relationships and they can even become vampires. Next one is also a business-related talent badge. It's the Sales Talent Badge, and it's very useful addition to your business. Customers can buy your stuff without any salesperson convincing them to do so, but you can help to make their decision and earn more money when a Sim performs sales tasks for you. Without any talent badge, every Sim can perform the option Basic Sell under the sales menu. When you reach the Bronze Talent Badge level, Sims can now use the Offer Add option, which lets them offer one category cheaper price for the customer. So for example, if your prices are set in average in your shop, you have the chance to offer at cheap, and so on and so on. With the Silver Talent Badge, your Sims can now use the Hard Sell option, which is a very pushy sales technique, therefore it has a higher chance of failure, but if it succeeds, it gives you a big increase in the sales bar. At Gold Talent Badge level, Sims can now dazzle their customers, which, if successful, immediately fills the sales bar, making customers buy the product that they were browsing. If it fails, the customer abandons the browsing interaction immediately, leaving the product and not buying it. Performing this action lowers the Sims' energy with a little bit every time that they perform it, so make sure that you have some coffee machines in the break room. The toy making station is very similar to the robotics and flower arranging table in its mechanics. Your Sims can practice making toys at the toy making station and sell them either directly from the table or open a shop to sell these toys. Sims with high mechanical or creativity skills can gain this talent badge faster. Without any talent badge, your Sim can only create one toy, 𝓱𝓮𝓻𝓮, which is basically a brick with a painted on face. When you earn Bronze Talent Badge, there are now two new toys unlocked. One of them is a simple small fire truck, which can Sims use to play just like the toys in the toy box, and the other is a clown in a box type of game, which has an evil version which can scare Sims and make their needs go down. With the Silver Talent Badge, your Sims unlock to another type of toys. One of them is the Brinks Kite, which is a paper kite. Your Sims can fly outside. There's also an evil version of the kite which attracts lightning, so I wouldn't recommend using that. The other toy your Sims can craft is the Twirl, Spin and Wobble, which is a small toy your toddlers and child Sim can use, and they can get dizzy if they are sitting on it too much. This one does not have an evil version. With the Gold Talent Badge, you unlock the last toy that you can craft, and this is the Wet and Wild Water Wiggler. That is a mouthful. This is basically an outside water sprinkler toy that up to 4 Sims can use at once. If you have pets in store, dogs can also play with this, and this one has an evil version, which is a big red squid, and it leaves puddles all around itself and leaves sweets everywhere. Now, these were all the Open for Business talent badges. Now let's move into the seasons ones. The first one is the Fishing talent badge, and fishing was a new activity introduced with the Sims 2 seasons, and it can be performed by any Sim, at least aged child. Sims can fish in any type of pond, and the fish they catch goes into their inventory. They can either cook mount or sell the fish, and meals made out of fish caught by your sim are more filling than regular food. So sims usually only need one plate to fill their whole hunger bar, and you can also see what food is made out of homegrown ingredients because they sparkle when the sims prepare them. In this talent badge, the certain levels affects your chances at catching certain fish, unlocks new fish that you can catch, and baits that you can use. If you fish a lot during autumn, you can get this badge faster because of the season's boost to skill building. Without any talent badge, your sims can fish with a worm bait and catch boots, largemouth bases, and there's also a very slim chance that your sim can catch a blue catfish, which is 10% of chance, and the jumbo largemouth bass with a 5% chance. There's also 50% chance of your sim not catching anything without any talent badge. Bronze talent badge is required to be able to use 𝓲𝓵𝓼𝓸 minnow as bait and increases the chance of catching the fish mentioned before. It also unlocks new fish, and now you have a 10% chance of catching a rainbow trout and a 5% chance of catching a jumbo blue catfish. With a silver talent badge, you can now fish with a stink ball bait, and it increases the chances of the previously mentioned fish. It also unlocks new fish types. The jumbo rainbow trout can be caught with a 9% chance, and with a silver talent badge you can catch a golden trout with a stunning 1% chance. Golden talent badge unlocks sparkle spinner bait and increases the chances of catching the previously mentioned fish, and you can now catch a golden trout with a 3% success rate, which is the highest for this fish, so we can say that the golden trout is pretty rare to catch. The next talent badge introduced with season is the gardening, and the gardening activity in itself is one that we could talk for a long time. So now in this section I kind of only want to focus on the talent badge part of it because I could create a whole new video on this topic alone. Sims can earn this talent badge by performing any type of gardening activities. Fruits and veggies grown in the garden can be put into the fridge, and as I said with the fishes, dishes made out of these ingredients will fulfill the hunger bar faster, and they will also sparkle. With this talent badge, it depends on the talent badge level, on what type of fruits and veggies your sims can grow. Also, sims with higher gardening talent badge tend their gardens more efficiently, and therefore they need to do it less. Without any talent badge, your sims can grow tomatoes, which cost 8 simoleons per plot. They can also buy and tend orchard trees without any problems. With a bronze talent badge, your sims can now plant strawberries and cucumbers, each costing 12 simoleons per plot. If sims with bronze talent badge tend their garden, it will stay healthy for 12 hours. With silver talent badge, your sims can now grow peppers and pole beans, each costing 16 simoleons per plot, and sims tending the garden will only need to tend the garden again in 20 hours. And when a sim reaches gold talent badge, they can plant eggplants, which cost 20 simoleons per plot, and they can now talk to their plants and orchard trees, which increases their health. Sims tending their garden with a gold talent badge will make the garden healthy for 24 hours. Also, if you have plant sims, every plant sim has a golden talent badge by default. Now let's go to the free time talent badges. We also have two, just like in seasons, and the first one is Pottery, and this is new activity introduced with the Sims 2 free time expansion pack, and it's linked to the arts and crafts hobby. Sims with high creativity skill can gain this talent badge faster, and later your sims can either sell their creations or decorate their homes with them. Sims without a talent badge can craft the perfectly small plate, which is, as its name says, a small plate. Sims with bronze talent badge can craft two new items, a simple vase and a tiny tea set. With a silver badge, they can craft Simpsonian clay pitcher and handmade clay pot. These items can raise the Sims' environment motif even 2 rooms away from where they are originally placed. With a gold pottery badge, Sims can create a ginormous jug which raises the environment motifs of the Sims on the entire lot. And last but not least, the sewing talent badge is very exciting, and just like pottery, sewing is also linked to arts and crafts hobby, and sims can craft a different type of plushies and eventually even new clothes. Sims with high creativity skill can earn this talent badge faster. Higher badge levels reduce the chance of failure of the craft and may reduce the time needed to craft each different project. With no badge level, every sim can sew a basic pot holder, which you can use to decorate your home, or you can sell them either directly from the table or from your own sim-owned business. With a bronze talent badge, sims can now sew shiny sewn curtains and 𝓲𝓵𝓼𝓸, and the curtains are available in both single and double window sizes, and the bear works as any regular teddy bear would work in the game. With a silver talent badge, sims can now sew the quality kilt, which you can use as a wall decoration or sell it. They can also make customized clothing, which they can later wear or sell. If you want to sew outfits, then a pop-up will come up and you can choose which type of outfit and which piece of clothing you want to sew. Every outfit costs 120 simoleons. It doesn't matter how much the outfit would cost if you would buy it on a community lot. It doesn't even matter which type of outfit, so you can sew swimwear and formal wear for the same price. With a gold talent badge, sims can now sew a nifty special outfit with a texture that can be customized. This outfit is cheaper than the regular outfits. It costs 75 simoleons and is available for all live stages. Also, this sewing project is the only one that cannot fail. I have to say there are still a few things that I haven't tried in my game from these talent badges, but I am very excited to try these out. I am on a project to do everything that I haven't done in my Sims game yet, and these are a few things that I think are very exciting and worth trying out. Let me know in the comments what do you think of this video. Let me know if you would like to see more videos like this, and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to support my work, become a member, unlock cool perks, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!